In this video, I'm going to show you a complete A to Z, everything you need to know to get on the road and make the most money with Grubhub. Welcome to the video. My name is Matt. I am Mike's twin brother on his channel, Your Driver Mike. In this video, like I said, we're going to go over everything you need to know on Grubhub. Now, on his channel, Your Driver Mike, the mission is to make you as much money on your favorite side hustle. For more tips and tricks on your favorite side hustle, make sure to check out my channel, Your Driver Team Matt. So it goes without saying that you need the Grubhub app to make sure that you can start driving. So go ahead and type in Grubhub and find the app beneath all of the others that you might see there. Click on Grubhub drivers and then download it to your smartphone, which you will need to drive. So you can also sign up on the web or mobile version of Grubhub's website. No surprises here, your name, your email, and you're good to go. So go ahead and sign up right now. So what are some of Grubhub's requirements to start? So the real beauty of it is you really don't need much, but you do need a car or a bike. And you also need a valid driver's license, that goes without saying, and auto insurance for your car. If your city does allow for bike delivery, you need a state ID or driver's license. Either will work. And it goes without saying, for Grubhub, you do need a smartphone. So maybe you're thinking about driving and you're a new driver or you drive on other platforms. Well, how does Grubhub really work? How does this process work of signing up? Well, you'll be surprised to know that it is fairly simple. So we just went over the sign up process, but what to expect next? The gear up process, where they're going to give you everything that you need to make sure that you can deliver the food hot and fresh, which is really important for customer service. After that, you're going to get ready with optional onboarding. You can also get tips here on this channel, and you're going to pick your hours to drive. So if you're thinking about driving, maybe you're new to Grubhub and you drive on some other platforms, absolutely sign up, even if you're considering driving. Because the big point is, and this is a really big tip, if you're considering driving and there's a wait list, well, with Grubhub, it's first come, first serve. So you don't want to miss out on a ton of money driving for a platform like Grubhub if you wait and then you can't get on the list. So make sure to sign up. There may not be a wait list. I know here in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, the process was very straightforward, but let's move on. And I just wanted to make you aware of that tip. Make sure to sign up even if you're thinking about it. Okay, so once you plugged in your basic information, let's go to the Grubhub website and go to the Getting Started with Grubhub. We're going to answer, what's the status of my application? So the beauty of these apps, and we give you all kinds of strategies on how to maximize your money on the road. But the beauty is you can go online and immediately start making money. So if you have a goal and you're watching and you're trying to save for that dream home or pay off some debt, whatever it happens to be, I happen to drive part-time. Even if you're a part-time driver, if you're thinking about driving full-time, you got to be patient. And that's the real big takeaway. Contacting Grubhub will unfortunately not bump you to the top of the list. The good news is there will be an applicant portal, so you can check on the status per se of your application. So I'm about to show you what it looks like on the driver portal, but here's another really big tip. Whether you have a goal in mind or you want to start driving just to get a feel for this food delivery thing, if you will, well, there's other apps, and we're going to focus on Grubhub here. But if you're on a wait list, get started on another app so you can get familiar with the food delivery process, or watch more videos on the Your Driver Mike channel. But let's move on and check out that application portal. So when you sign up, you're going to get a unique link to your application, and it's going to show you what steps still need to be taken so that you know what you need to provide to be approved as a driver. Conveniently, you'll also see this screen as well showing you percentage. So if you are on a wait list, then here's some answers from Grubhub. Why am I on a wait list? Well, for quality's sake, they want to make sure that each city has the appropriate amount of drivers. So they essentially gradually bring in drivers to a certain city, but the wait time does depend on your market. Now, in my example, the wait time has not been bad here in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, from what I've heard. So if you're not on a wait list, you can actually jump ahead in the video. There are timestamps in the description, but let's move on. Let's consider that you've already been approved. Now you're waiting on your equipment. So remember that screen where it said gear up? Well, what does that really mean? What does Grubhub send me? Do I need to bring these items every time I drive? Let's go into that. So let's go into the when will I receive my delivery equipment? So this equipment is basically your card that you can use to pay for orders and your insulated bag. So we're going to go into depth of both of those. So the bag will take around 5 to 10 business days, but here's a really important tip to know once you get approved. The onboarding is actually optional. Now, you might not need onboarding because according to Grubhub, a lot of that onboarding are the tips, how to use the app, which we're actually about to show you. And the tips you can really get from watching channels like Your Driver Mike or my channel, Your Driver Team Matt. There's plenty of other channels out there, but again, it's optional. You absolutely can watch the Grubhub onboarding to get those tips and tricks. But again, we share a lot of information on this channel. And there's a Discord, so you can join the private Discord and ask other drivers what they think of Grubhub before you're even approved. So again, in the frequently asked questions, so when can I start driving? Do I have to complete the onboarding? Again, it is completely optional, plenty of resources out there. So here is one of the most shocking things that I learned when I was doing this walkthrough of Grubhub. When can I actually start making deliveries once I'm approved? I know that my equipment's going to come in the mail between 5 to 10 business days, but I want to get on the road right now. Now, I feel comfortable driving. I've watched some videos and tutorials. I'm ready to go. I don't have my insulated bag though. You can even use your own insulated bag while you wait for Grubhub's to arrive. So some really surprising things about Grubhub, but if your marketplace does not require your driver card, you can get started right away. Okay, so I can use my own insulated bag. I'm going to check if I need my Grubhub driver card, and I can go online if that's not required. If it is required, I have to activate that card, and that'll come in the mail within 5 to 10 days, and then I can go online. Okay, so how can I understand the app? Because I'm ready to go and I want to make money. So how do I understand the app and how do I go online? Well, it's going to look like this, and the first step is to click scheduling. So that'll take you to the scheduling screen where you can select from plenty of different shifts. And again, there's 2 ways to go online, but this one you can choose an exact time with Grubhub. Go ahead and reserve that time. There I added a block, and you can click the minus button and it'll drop the block as well. But that is how you schedule your time through Grubhub. Again, plenty of times, and you can see they go from the morning time all the way up until 1 a.m. So we mentioned there are 2 ways to go online. So 2 ways to immediately start making money. Well, we can schedule and make money that way through a dedicated block or schedule, or there's another way to also go online. So here we are in the app again, and you can click tasks, and that'll show you all the active or previous tasks or deliveries you've taken. Now, you see that button on the top there, unavailable? Well, you can confirm that you have your driver card if you do need it in your city, and slide the bar to the right, and that'll automatically begin your rides taking offers or taking those food deliveries. So now I am online, I'm accepting offers, and I can go back in and slide it to the left, and that'll cause me to go offline. So now that you know how to go online, whether you schedule some time or you go online immediately, let's look at where your earnings will be. So where can you see how much money I made today and how much money I made per week, and when you can expect to get that money? So here under the earnings tab, you can see the day and week. And here are some of my examples, just toggling through some of the recent weeks here at the time of this video. And you can also go back to the day and see your instant cash payout. So you could instantly cash out on Grubhub if you so choose with that balance. If you're curious to see your earnings history, here's some of my earnings, and that's where you will see your history. So let's take a look at an example as if you were online right now. So you're online, you're accepting orders. What is that going to look like? So here's a typical Grubhub order. This one in Pittsburgh, again, the $9.77, that's what you make. And you accept this order by clicking the button, and it'll look like this. So now we're really going down a strategy rabbit hole, if you will. So there's a lot of questions around how do I maximize my time on the road? How do I make as much money as possible, whether it is on Grubhub or maybe another food delivery app? Well, that's exactly what we talk about on this channel. So make sure to subscribe to see those tips and tricks to make sure that you maximize your time on the road on your favorite side hustle. So that's a really quick overview on what you should expect, how to sign up, what the app looks like, and how to go online and see how much money you made. Again, my name is Matt. I am Mike's twin brother on his channel, Your Driver Mike. This channel is meant to help you maximize your time on the road on your favorite side hustle. Make sure to subscribe and like this video and see future videos recommended to you from YouTube, and we'll see you in the next one.